We're back again. We're back actually on Monday for a change. We've actually made the time that we should be making it. The intro tells us when we actually do this video. Welcome, guys. It's great to be back on Monday again. My boy Cubs is here. Hello, brother. Great to be back again.
Love to be here. Love to be here.
It's only a matter of time, guys. We're going to get there eventually. Hit the subscribe button, smash that, smash the comments in, hit the thumbs up. You know what needs to be done. We would really, really appreciate it. Doesn't cost you anything. It'd just be great to give us some love and help support the channel. It'd be fantastic. So Cubs had a great little chat about some 3v3, the meme, and of course, Heroes of Middle Earth, pros and cons. Really, really cool chat. We've been getting in trouble lately because we haven't been putting the link in the description for the videos, Cubs. So we've got to get our together.
I was sufficiently rebuked for that one.
So guys, the link will be below. I promise. I will be getting it from Cubs immediately, and I'll be giving you mine, and we'll make sure we get it right. So we will be doing that again. Apologies for not getting that sorted, but sometimes it just takes a little bit longer to upload. And honestly,
for what it's worth, neither of us were linking each other. It wasn't personal.
Oh no, it wasn't one-way traffic. It was both ways. Absolutely. So, but you should be following us anyway and subscribing to us both, so you'll see when we actually release it. Shouldn't be a problem if you hit the subscribe button. Bang.
That's what I've been saying.
You won't miss anything. There you go. All right, straight up. Cubs, we need to talk, my friend. We need to talk. Community's tired. Community's tired right now.
Man.
It's you're tired. I mean, you know, it's one of those situations where the frustration is real. There have been multiple already guilds disbanding over the last.
I'm hearing of a lot right now.
There is a lot, and not just low to mid range. I'm talking high end guilds as well, like big ones that have been restructuring because of loss of players. It's happening. I hate being a doomsdayer, not my style, but facts are facts, and it is certainly very difficult right now. And I think it comes down to pretty simply, we don't know what the is going on. I think that's the problem. Here's Datacrons and nothing else. We haven't had any other real communication from them. It's been, hey, we're fixing a bug, that's it, or we're adding a pack and that's it. We got the Raven's Claw. We'll talk about that in a minute. But honestly, there hasn't been a lot to really satisfy the masses. I believe, Cubs. Tell me if I'm wrong, mate. But it's been a tough road lately.
Well, and I don't know if this is the case because I don't know the inner workings of CG, but it is very, very interesting that this serious lack of communication and action in Galaxy of Heroes is corresponding right to when they launched the beta for the new Lord of the Rings game, and they're gearing up for launch there. I can't help but wonder how much of this is just that their focus is on their new game. They're moving on.
Makes sense. I mean, if you've got a new toy, you want to make sure it's up and running off the bat, right? And certainly you're going to dedicate a lot of resources into it. The thing is it dedicating all of our resources to it or not? That's the question.
Yeah. I mean, I've said I don't think that they can fully do that. Like, obviously, Galaxy of Heroes is established success. There's no way that they're going to like deliberately say we're just going to not worry about Galaxy of Heroes. I don't think that that's kind of where they're at. But it seems like maybe that has something to do with it still, because the two things happen at the same time. It's just very interesting.
Okay, are we being stupid right now? And what I mean by that is, are we seriously sitting here twiddling our thumbs and thinking to ourselves, hey, we got something great coming around the corner soon? And it ain't. Is that where we're at? Like, are we seriously holding out hope for something positive very soon? Because lately it's been a lot of negative stuff. It's been one-way traffic. We got CG, you got your Datacrons launched. Well done. You've got it. We don't love it, but it's there. Whether we like it or not, it ain't going anywhere. It's a necessary evil. And you know, I think that lately we're at the point where the community are going, well, you seem to be taking a lot from us. You seem to be really making it quite draining to play this game. When's it going to turn around and get to the point where we're actually doing stuff that's actually fun again?
Yeah, so here's kind of how I'm approaching it right now. I have, in some ways, quit the game. Honestly, like mentally. Now, I have not completely left the gaming community, obviously. I am just, I just kind of reached a place where I'm like, you know what? I'm only going to do what I want to do right now. Normally, if I'm holding hope for something to change, I'll still play all out because I don't want to fall behind. But now I'm just like, you know what? I'm just logging in for Grand Arena and when I want to. That's all I'm doing right now. That's all I have the emotional capacity to handle right now because I'm just so apathetic. And Heinze, if they turn things around and things change, great. And maybe that'll suck me back in and we're good to go. And I'll have to deal with the consequences of not having Malgus and being behind and all those things. And fine. But ultimately, I'm just not willing to play the game assuming that that's going to happen. Part of me thinks maybe this is it for Galaxy of Heroes for me.
And this is how fucking ridiculous is it when you have a content creator who spends as much time as you have over many, many years playing this game, enjoying the content, promoting the game, good and bad, whatever you want to call it. Some people say it's great, some don't, but whatever. Everyone's
CG
opinion,
probably
right?
doesn't, especially now.
Yeah, well, that's it. But what I'm trying to get at is that is just such a bad testament to the situation when you have someone who dedicates and has a passion for the game and the community and can't be logging into it. How ridiculous is that when you think about it on face value? That is a joke. It really is.
Well,
and I don't know. That speaks volumes for the situation right now. We're not making this stuff up. We're seeing it out there. We hear it. We see it. Our guilds are struggling, right? You know, to retain players right now. And you can't blame them for a lot of people. The Datacron is certainly going to make it disgusting for GAC. Probably one of the purest fun parts of this game. People are going to crack it because they can't compete anymore. And they're just going to go, you know what? Yes, I'm out. Why play it if I can't compete? And it's even made worse by reducing it down to 3 weeks instead of 4, so there's less of the best part of the game available to play.
That was such a stupid
there's just so many different things that honestly, lately you think to yourself, you said in your video, and I hate saying it, it's not a case of is Swigo dying. It's like, well, it's a case of how much more crap do we need to put up with before we actually get something positive that we get to talk about and engage with. How long is that going to be, if at all? And people have to be asking the question. There has to be something more coming soon. We need to be hearing something really soon. We got a road ahead that we already knew about everything in it, right? Straight up. There was nothing there that was new.
That road ahead.
Yeah. I mean, we're at the point now. It's like, hey guys, remember us? We're still here. Love to hear from you guys. Let us know what's going on in our game that we love, if you don't mind.
Such a downer, Heinzie.
No, but I'm not trying to be. I'm trying to be positive because I want it to be great. I want our communities to continue to thrive and bring new players in. And I'm passionate about this game. I'm passionate about Star Wars because let me tell you right now, there ain't many good Star Wars games out there to play, guys. Let's be honest. I know they're coming, but there ain't anything at the moment. And certainly when that turns, a lot of people who play this game are going to look for something else Star Wars related to play because they love Star Wars so much. No one wants to see that, but it's not up to us. Ball's in your court. We're not the custodians of this game. We just talk about what's going on in it. Am I wrong? Am I going too far with that? I don't know.
No, I don't think you're going too far at all, honestly. It actually makes me think, I just want to reminisce with you for a second, Heinzie. This is something that I wish you would have been making content and would have been here with us for this, but I'm just thinking back to the glory days. I know. I'm just thinking back to the glory days of Galaxy of Heroes. Like, look at this crap. Like, this is when we were all getting together in hotel rooms. Like, how many of these guys have quit the game now, basically? And we were all just having so much fun together, and we were doing tournaments together. And then, oh my gosh, where is it? There's this part of this video where Arnold freaking gets evicted. You guys, I'm going to put a link to this, but if you have not seen this, if you guys weren't in this community at this point, but we were making so much noise in this hotel room that they literally knocked on the door. They called Mobile Gamer, who's been gone forever, and they're like, "We're coming to your door," and they like we were having so much fun playing this game.
Yeah,
playing this game.
Yeah,
that happened.
I mean, certainly, yeah. I'm gutted that I took so long to get in and hang out with you guys and do all this. I mean, I'm wrapped that people would at all put up with my crap at all, ever. That's crazy in itself. But, man, I mean, look at that. It's just pure fun. And that's what we've been missing, right?
We used Revan to cover up the hotel guy because we weren't sure if we wanted to. And that was back when all the speculation was like, when's Revan going to hit the game?
I mean, that's the thing. I mean, but that was just pure fun. Aren't we missing that right now, mate?
I love this. I love this Arnold comes in here. I gotta turn the volume off for this. It's just so funny. He's like, gotta be quiet, guys. He's like, you gotta close the door. I gotta talk to you in private. This is my favorite part.
You too. You're gonna have to cut or else I'm gonna get evicted out of my room if they come up again.
I'm gonna get evicted from my room. We're all like, oh crap. Oh man, it's just like I just miss that. I just miss that and we just don't have that anymore.
Yeah,
it's been gone for a while, and so that's why the reason I brought that up is the game dead? Like, okay, define dead, right? Like the game is still around, but this stuff is dead.
Yeah. Does it have the same vibe about it? It's struggling for the vibe right now, for sure. Yeah. Definitely. Anyway, let us know in the comments below, guys. Are you still up and about? You still enjoying it? Are you feeling exactly like we are? I know a lot of people are. I reckon we're going to get a lot of comments on this video, Cubs. I can just see this one really opening up. And guys, if you feel like you need to do that and vent, you know where to do it. Let rip. Let us know what you think in the comments below. It's really, really important to get your opinion because that's what it's all about. It's for you guys. We want to hear from you straight up. Cubs, let's move on as well, mate. Next topic, of course, Ravens Claw had a hot fix during the week. Yeah. They did it again, mate. You could unlock it and get it up and running and max it out, even though you didn't have it to Gear 12 yet. You know, there was the Gear 12 ceiling for the ships. Yep. No, you could actually take him a lot higher. They've just fixed it now that no, you can't. But my point is that did it really need to be done? I mean, look, I've got the Ravens Claw unlocked. I've got him maxed out, and look, it's a good ship, but it's not a game breaker from what I've seen so far. Do you think that, considering all the crap that we've had to put up with lately, honestly, with all the Datacron releases and all the other stuff, and obviously the massive amount of push to Inquisitors and everything else we had to do to massively invest in this game, do you think they could have kind of just let that slide a bit? Do you think it was such a big deal that it would have? It wasn't a game breaker. I didn't see it. It's not like it killed Executor from what we've seen. You know, it just doesn't seem to be doing that. Do you think it was needed to be done? Do you think it was worth the trouble in going back to fix that? I think it would have been, you know what, guys, here's a gimme. That would have been nice. Right. Am I thinking the wrong way here?
I think you're thinking the right way, and I don't think CG thinks that way.
Okay. No, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, I think at some point, this is the point we discussed this a little bit in yours as well. It's time to sort of turn the tables back a little bit in the player base's favor. I think that would go a long way to help, obviously, you know, settling a bit of unrest out there. Because right now we just get kicked in the balls over and over and over and over again for a while now. And I think there's something as simple as, hey, guys, here's a gimme. You know, you're not going to break the game. It's not going to mess anything up too much. You know, maybe do some extra, I don't know, some double drops, something for a little while, or something else that's, you know, just some love for the free-to-play players as well, because they've been absolutely smashed lately. So something along those lines I think would be really, really great, just to give a little bit of positivity back to the community, because let me tell you, it needs a shot in the arm, Cubs. I think we talked about that a little bit on yours as well. Community needs a shot in the arm right now, some positivity, mate, because there hasn't been some for a heck of a long time, yeah?
You know what could bring a positivity boost to the community is like a creators versus devs GAC again, and include Arnold in it.
There we go. There's your answer. Straight up. I mean,
like, if you want to give a shot in the arm to community, I'm just going to go on a little rant here right now. Like, Arnold by far has the biggest portion of this community watching him right now, right? If you want to if you want to give the community something to be happy about, that's where you do it.
I like it. There you go. Straight up. Don't know if it'll happen.
No, I don't think it will either. There's a lot of pride there.
Oh, a lot of pride, and frustration too. So anyway, it is what it is. But we'll leave them with that one. Yeah. That one's a tough topic to cover, mate. It really is.
That's a spicy one. All right.
Spicy with the ball. Let us know in the comments below, guys, straight up, whether you think Ravens Claw should have been left as it is. Was it that big a deal? Yes, no, maybe. And what do we need to do to give the community a shot in the arm, because they need it, craving it badly right now?
Just give them all cocaine, man. All right, let's go on.
Nice.
A hell of a drug.
Thanks very much for talking about offering drugs on my video. That's fantastic. It's freaking great.
Algorithm, we're kidding. It's a joke algorithm.
It is now on banned. All right, let's move on to the next one, guys. Viewer's choice question. Congratulations, my last rogue actions, because I'm never going to be allowed back again. YouTube's going to boot me. Thanks, Cub.
Isn't this video fun to watch, by the way? I'm kind of distracted. I was gonna put it off, and it's just like everyone's reactions to this bracket. What we did for this, by the way, you guys all need to go watch this, but we we had a tournament, a 1v1 tournament here, and we were able to do it with test accounts because they used to give us test accounts. And every single content creator filled out a bracket of their predictions of who would win the tournament. And we did it with no mods and everything. So everybody's like reacting here big because we had like stakes on this. It was so fun.
I like it. That's awesome. It's so good, man. I just love seeing some old school quality history. Swigo history, mate. It's good stuff.
Man. It just like makes me sad watching it. It was just so fun back in the day.
I hear you. Viewers' choice question, guys. Get in the car. Jump in the Discord server. Link is below. There's Linktree. Jump in there. Take you straight to our server. Jump in. There's a channel there called Rogue Actions Questions. I take the questions from there every single week. Get into the server. You should already be there. If not, you're missing out. Let me tell you. So get in there, guys, and pop your question in. If it's a good one, we'll ask it. I've got a ripper today from Ultron Bot, Cubs. And of course,
give me the ripper.
It's about your favorite topic, mate. It is a ripper. It's about your favorite topic, of course, Datacrons. You ready for this one? You ready for this one? And this is actually a pretty cool one. It's not technically about Datacrons. It's an idea around them. Ultronbot, thank you so much for your question. The question is this. Would it be interesting, Cubs? Would it be interesting if you could use a bounty hunter payout style mechanic in a battle to deactivate the Datacron throughout the battle at some point?
That'd be dope.
Yeah. I thought the same thing. How cool would it be? So obviously you've got to hit some sort of a sequence of, like bounty hunters, you got to hit the target, right? You got to hit the puck. Imagine if you could do something along those lines to basically deactivate the Datacron. So if you got one set on a GO or something and you hit certain characters in a certain sequence, like code, whole thing's useless, and then you go in and kill people. What do you think? I reckon it's a great idea.
I love it. I love that idea.
I like it too. Let's go, guys. You heard it, CG. Give us some anti-Datacron mechanics in the game. That would be pretty funky. Really, really love to hear it. Or even one person each gets an anti-Datacron. So you load one on in attack, it actually just basically deactivates whichever Datacron you're going up against.
Anything that goes against Datacrons, I'm here for it.
Let us know in the comments below, guys, what you guys think. Good idea, bad idea, or anything we can elaborate on there. Cubs, been great to be back on a Monday, mate.
Heck yeah, man.
Been fantastic to be back, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Filming this live right now with some superstars in chat. Thank you so much for joining us and hanging out and listen to us bullshit on like we do really, really well every single week. Should be Mondays, sometimes Tuesdays, every once in a while Wednesdays when we're really having a shit week. But no, we're up and about. I said it and I didn't hit the button. Sorry. Never mind. Can't take me anywhere if it's an Australian video, so who gives a welcome, mate. Thank you so much. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the follow button. Cubs, I got to go wash my mouth out with soap, mate. I've been swearing too much in this video.
You're such a potty mouth. You should be ashamed of yourself.
And not take me anywhere. But here's an idea. You already knew that. Love you guys. We'll see you again next week. Have a great week. Take care. Bye.